Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
Ryan Seymore.
And Ryan's having an identity crisis right now.
Yeah, Image is like, here's some books that look like books that came out before, and it's warping my mind.
It's fair. It's fair. In celebration of 25 years,
That's
dude.
amazing.
Like,
that's a long time.
It is. For the upstart company that was never supposed to make it, 25 years later, Image is killing it.
Yeah.
And to commemorate, they've actually released like variant covers that are homages to those first books. Yeah. So what we have? Okay.
We got Walking Dead.
Walking Dead, which is AKA Wildcats, right?
Yeah. God Country, Savage Dragon.
Right. And then Invincible is Youngblood.
Yeah.
Now, I mean,
Killer Be Killed also this week with the Walking Dead homage.
Are you serious? Yep. Oh, that's deep. I didn't even see that one.
And a very clever one, Sex Criminals, a Wicked and Divine homage. Last week...
Wait a minute. Yeah. That was swapped.
Yeah, because last week...
They did the pictures. Yes.
Yeah. So,
shout out to Image. Spreading the love, making this whole little thing called Image this great big deal.
Yeah. 25 years of evolving into awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so wait. For the first time, I think in forever, we have nothing in common.
Nothing in common.
This is going to be like the longest show in a long time, except for our honorable mentions. We went the same on honorable mentions. Yeah. That's what happens.
Can we have an intermission?
I know, we might have to. All right, so I'll give you the floor, man. Where do you want to start?
That's actually a good one. I'm going to go Walking Dead to start with.
Go for it. Let's talk.
All right, so it's picking up where they're surrounded by thousands and thousands of zombies.
This herd is no joke.
Yeah, and what could turn into just a normal, like action adventure, like let's throw some TNT at the zombies and that kind of stuff, actually is a moment between Rick and Negan, where they both.
I don't want to say that they bonded, but it's not too far from that.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an understanding.
Yeah.
We'll say.
And both of the characters when that, and it's one. Read the damn book.
You gotta read it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because it's a conversation that's almost Tarantino-ish.
Very true. Good call. Especially the vulnerabilities they're in. Because at first, like the conversation that they have, you think that it's gonna go a certain way.
Yeah.
But both of them kind of reveal things that kind of draw things out from each other that is straight up legit. Like you can't. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, two characters that we've seen into the recesses of them now, and it's stuff they've offered up.
Very true. Yeah, very true. I read that one as well, but it didn't come up here just because we had so much more awesome to check out. And I knew that you were going to cover it. So the one that I'm going to talk about first, Savage number 4.
That's one I was really curious about.
Okay, so again, shout out to Alex who put me on this Savage. Like he actually gifted me the first 2 issues. He was like, "Yo, read this," and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. Dude. Okay, so the easy assumption is like this is a stab at like a Tarzanish sort of thing where this world famous like soccer player ends up on this crazy island that has dinosaurs. Yeah. That's the easy way. But there are like people popping up. It's very lost in its whole representation. And there's this kid who gets born there that is like the epitome of badassery. Like that's the bottom line. That's what he is. Yeah. He's amazing. And this is kind of like him having grown up on this island and doing the things that he needs to survive. Okay. Where this one ends, I think this might be the end of the first arc. Okay. And it leaves us in a place that I really want to go back to see where we're going with this. Yeah. Like I enjoy the artwork. Clayton Crane is on the part of the art. Like there's this like marriage of style where this like this cool painted style versus the actual linear comic book style. It's fantastic. Highly recommend that one. Yeah.
And if you guys haven't, if there's any retailers out there watching, if you haven't talked to Valiant, they're doing an incredible job right now of marketing their stuff. And today we received volume 1s. I believe every volume 1 that this run of Valiant has had out.
Oh, sweet!
Including like little. At first I thought they were cool postcards. Yeah. But they're actually bullet points if you're not familiar with the material.
Yeah, they can catch up.
Oh, that's an amazing job, guys, and I thank you for that.
Yes, very awesome. What else do you have?
God Country.
Okay.
Yeah, it's number 2. I slept on number 1.
It happens. It happens. It does. It happens.
So when we sold out of 1, so second print number 1 shipped this week. So if you missed it, check your local shop.
There you go.
So number 2, I was like, I definitely want to read it. Oh my God! All right. So
That was a glorious face right there.
Yeah. It's this, I don't know, like if Jason Aaron
Okay.
was writing a Thor title, which it could happen.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
it's a
Marvel,
possibility.
get on that. See if the guy's available.
But channel it through a Kirby Fourth World-esque
Whoa.
lens.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
When
All right.
when the first issue, like the big things that happen, it's been out for a few weeks. I can talk about this. Some super ninja demon arrives on Earth through a tornado, and then a dude with Alzheimer's who has he's in the later stages of Alzheimer's, gets the sword that's the living embodiment of all swords of all time. Like it's just amazing. It's over the top. It's got this mythic feel to it, but at the same time, the humans and the way they react and talk to each other about stuff, it's very real, and it's yeah.
I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out where my mind had blown to.
I know, right?
When you just gave me that lethal description. Oh my god.
Yeah, because as I'm halfway through, I felt like writing an apology email. Like,
I'm so sorry
I should
that I
have read
didn't
number
read
one.
the first one.
Yeah.
How many do you have left? Any?
Oh, we have quite of the second print. We have quite a few.
Okay. All right. I might have to.
It'll be
Grab
one
some of
less
that.
than we had.
Yeah, because I'm getting that. I'm definitely getting that. Well, speaking of Jason Aaron writing a Thor, I mean, it seems as though the heavens have divined such a thing for us. So we have Thor number 16, Mighty Thor number 16 out, and this is picking up the next phase of the Asgardians interacting with the Shi'ar gods that were introduced last issue. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not saying like I'm a total I'm on the side of the Asgardian, Thor representation here, but I hate the Shi'ar gods. Like they are so just cruel and if I had godlike powers, I'd just be smacking folks. They are the quintessential prep kids in every 80s movie that you've ever seen, where they just look down on you and are like, we're so much better than you and blah blah blah. But in this issue, Lady Thor represents, as she always says, wait, I'm sorry, don't call her Lady Thor. She doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Don't. She's just Thor.
She's Thor.
Recognize. That's what it is. So, yeah, that's... this series, again, can't say it enough. Jason Aaron is writing a new epitome of Thor concepts. Like, the interactions, the concepts, the ideas, all of it, so good. So good. And the art, it's tasty. I love it. I love it. That's what comics should be, right there. It's good. And last, but certainly not least.
Yeah. This thing was a treat. and the reason I'm picking it up is the passing of Steve Dillon.
Yeah, man.
I was really, I knew the story. Cloonan,
of course,
is just killing it. And damn, however you got the damage to create these stories and things that happen, all for it.
Wait, you shouldn't say that.
Punisher.
You shouldn't celebrate whatever traumatic.
It could have been watching Red Dawn. I don't know.
Red Dawn is not traumatic, man. Swayze. That's
not his. Roadhouse is best Swayze. I don't even. We've had this argument before.
I mean, I'm just saying. Not that you're wrong, but the swagger of Swayze is.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I apologize.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, the quadfecta, if you will, of Ghost and Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
You put Swayze in a corner. Nobody does that. Nobody.
Not on this Valentine's Day.
I'm sorry.
All right,
and you were saying.
Whatever digress. With Punisher. All right. So Cloonan is doing the killer job she's done all along. The new artist, I can't pronounce it. I don't believe I haven't heard of Horak.
Okay.
His style is not. Marvel isn't just trying to put somebody on as a style reminiscent of Steve Dillon, because I think they realize there's one Steve Dillon.
You just can't.
And it's I don't know, blocky's not the right word, but there's a more feral kind of style to it.
Okay.
And it fits what's going on in that story with people finding out where certain things are hidden, people finding out exactly what happens when you've had too much of something. So yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a series that I've been keeping up with. I didn't read this one this time, only because I'm still kind of in mourning, just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I am so glad that you took up the reins on this one, because Steve's passing was so sudden and crazy. Like, It still has me.
He's an icon. He's
Right.
an icon in how
Right.
yeah.
So, but definite love to everyone on the creative staff that's continuing
Yeah.
and still firing notches. I mean, you could have easily been like, oh, I'm just going to phone it in because I'm sad. But obviously, not the case.
No, they kept it up, so.
That's awesome. That's awesome. My last, but certainly not least, the end begins. I'm going to get a little emotional. Invincible, guys. Issue 133. It's out. This is the beginning of the end of all things. I mean, literally, this is the final 12.
Yeah.
It's so harsh. Like, it's in a weird way. Okay, we were reading The Vision.
Yes.
And it literally is supposed to last as long as this has left. But I feel like this is harder. Like, we start off with this first piece knowing the end of all things. Yeah. Like,
we've grown to become family with these characters.
Like, I know these guys. Like, I love these guys. Yeah. And this one, I mean, we're seeing the aftermath of the previous issue that found Oliver dead.
Yeah.
Mark and Eve have been rejuvenated,
yes.
we shall say.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's about to go down. Like, there's no other way. I mean, I need, like, Kevin Hart to just pop up and be like, wasn't ready. Like, that's, like, this is where we are right now. Like, it's building, it's going down, and the superhero aspect, we're not doing that no more. It's not about superheroics. This is about taking care of business. Nice. And business is about to be rotten, for reals.
And for people that have maybe decided, I'm not going to check out Invincible, I'm not going to pay $3 for a book. This is 25 cents.
25 cents-a-roonies, okay? Like, this is one of the things that Kirkman is doing so well, where he's got these different marketing platforms where he's like, you know what? Let's knock the price down. I want people to read it. I want people on board.
Yeah.
A quarter. I actually found a quarter in the car on the way up here. So guess what else is getting bought today?
Invincible.
That's all I'm saying. It's happening. Paid for by, like, dinner 2 weeks ago. I don't even know.
Just
you know what I'm saying?
Paying it forward.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Booyah. Oh, it's that time.
Is it the time of mentions that are honorable?
Believe it! All right, so we were just discussing, deliberating, if you will, the standing of the honorable mentions. I mean, these are...
They're not just like, meh?
No, far from it.
Yeah.
It was kind of a tough decision to put them in this category.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Okay, the reason why I did is because I got the notion of reading these because DC All Access did a little talk about them. So shout out to Tiffany Smith. I'm a big fan, Tiffany, by the way. So anytime she talks about comics, I'm like, I will go read that. Because why not? And the shout outs to Wildstorm and Batwoman. I mean, okay, where do we go with this one? Okay, so we both read these.
Yes.
Which one do you want to talk about first? Yeah, that's right.
That's a tough.
I'm putting that on you, man.
Oh, don't put that evil on me.
I'm sorry, I have to.
Let's go Batwoman
Let's
first.
do it. Arguably the most accessible of the two.
Yes, definitely.
This is a fantastic relaunch for the new Rebirth era.
Yeah.
Because they're not having to, in a really cool way, they're not having to reestablish who she is. This is just her own solo series. Because we've seen her in Detective.
Yeah. She's been there.
Yeah, and it's worked really, really well. She's a very powerful character in terms of being a strong female representation, an advocate for LGBT characters, and just a general kick-ass Batman character holding her own against Bruce herself.
Yeah.
Batwoman is it.
Yeah, because the only kind of derivative thing about Batwoman is just that's her name.
Right.
Other than that, she's completely independent of all other things.
And it's awesome. For those that don't know, though, she is Bruce's cousin.
Yes.
But don't think like it's just like a Supergirl, Superman kind of thing. She's got her own story.
Yeah.
Like, it's not directly tied into, I was sent to Gotham to take care of my cousin whose parents died.
Yeah. No,
not at all. No. She's got intrigue and all kinds of cool stuff, which, if you're not familiar with it, this is a great jump on point because it does rehash everything. Yeah. So that's...
and not in a Cliff Notes kind of way either.
No.
It's
I almost feel like we got stuff that we hadn't quite seen.
Yes, that's what it felt like. It was like her backstory was woven in and out of that.
Yeah.
Bennett and Sinning, they killed it. And I didn't even realize it, but Steve Epting is one of the artists.
Yes.
Like, it's just...
I mean, you're talking high-level talent here. Folks that know what they're doing. There's no two ways about that.
It's dark.
It's tasty.
Like, you feel sorry at times that you should, because you're like, crap, that shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't happen to nobody. But then when it does, and you're like, well, but then she handles, so...
Yeah.
You know, this is... I am definitely on board for at least the first arc of this one,
certainly.
because I enjoy this character like a lot more than I thought I would, but I definitely do.
Because she's unique.
Yes.
She's not like I said. She's not derivative. Like
Right.
it's a completely independent character with her own backstory and her own damage and her own ways of doing things.
Absolutely, and not like a grown-up Robin S. Anything like truly her own. Like that's what I love. Like it's absolutely her own. It's fantastic. So definitely get Batwoman. It's top notch. If you have, I would say a teenage female reader in your world, pass that along because this is, like I said, it's a really nice, empowering piece to just show that girls are capable of anything us boys can do. Like legit, for reals.
Yeah, very true.
And speaking of capable things, the Wildstorm.
It's Warren Ellis.
That's number one. Like that's a sales point already. Like and immediately.
For people out there that are not aware of this, the authority and the Stormwatch that we've kind of come to over the last few years is like was created by him.
Yes.
He was the one that laid the groundwork. He wrote the characters. He introduced us to Midnighter and Apollo, to Jenny Quantum, to everybody.
Yeah.
And he's taking it's a complex because it's not just Stormwatch.
No, it's not. I mean, this is literally the whole of Wildstorm.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed this thoroughly.
Yes.
However,
your critique is very valid.
Thank you. This is not for the newcomer to the Wildstorm universe. Even if you've just read the New 52 Wildstorm integration, this still might not be the thing for you. This is for, I mean, as funny as it is, the 25-year anniversary of Image. If you've been on with that with Wildstorm, this is the series for you because it harkens back to those characters and concepts that have been integrated into Wildstorm. And if you don't know what these things are, you will not know what these things are. You won't understand the majesty of it because this is for those readers. No two ways about it.
But at the same time, it is very, very fresh.
Very.
The characters like Voodoo Priscilla are different, and I'm curious what she is now. Like,
True.
Like, and that's not trying not to spoil anything.
Right. It's very difficult.
He takes this framework of these I don't know, stuff from before,
right?
Redoes it, and it's on this framework of like paranoia and conspiracy theories, and one faction against another. It's
brilliant.
Yeah,
absolutely brilliant. It's the best of what I remember from Wildstorm, just reinterpreted. What, some 15 years later?
Yeah.
Oh God,
it's been a while.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Jeez, what happened?
I'm getting old.
Or better.
No.
Okay, well, I tried. Dude, I try to serve you up a compliment, and you're just like, no compliments for me. You guys got anything going on this weekend?
This weekend, we've got a preliminary Pro Tour qualifier on Sunday at the shop, and on Saturday we've got our own event series using Frontier format.
Dopeness. This weekend, I'll be on the other side of Middle Earth. I'm going to Wizard World Portland, where I won't be tabling. This will be my first time not tabling.
Really?
I'm actually going in a strictly panel moderator sort of capacity.
Oh,
so for those people that will be there, I will be rubbing elbows with some pretty cool people.
Yeah.
I've got like Theo Rossi and Ryan Hurst that I'll be doing a Sons of Anarchy panel, which is, I'm a little excited. Another big one, Kevin Conroy and Lauren Lester, the voices of Batman and Robin from the animated series. This guy gets to talk to him, as well as I'm just name dropping a little bit. Alan Tudyk, yeah.
He was in something.
He was in a couple of things that you might have seen once or twice. And also, I get to talk to Rob Minkoff, who was the director of The Lion King. No joke, I am so excited about that.
No, that's awesome.
Yes,
Lion King is. I can't
right?
use, I can't use
you
the
can't use that word. You can't use that word. But while I'm gone, I do need our viewers to do like me a solid favor. So if those people that don't know, I actually produce comic books. I'm a writer, and
stuff.
I have 2 trades that are in Comic Town right now. So I need you guys to come through while I'm gone and buy out Ryan's stock. I need to come back to him saying, Victor, I need to get more books. You're almost out of Wonder Care, which is great. So the Samaritans got to catch up. So help me out, guys. Come buy these books because they are kind of amazing. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn.
At some point here, I'm going to try to tomorrow. I'm going to tweet out quick synopsises or links to synopsises of Samaritan and the other. So at Comic Town, That's my store Twitter.
You'll hear it.
Yeah.
And come up here and buy these books from him because they're awesome.
I'll mail order them too if you want.
Oh, sweet.
I found out about the post office.
It's been around for a little while, man.
I hate myself.
Bye, guys.